See, this is about so much more than just getting you laid. This is about getting you right. This is about getting you straight across the board. Like most folks, myself included, I'm sure you've got it fucked up on a lot of levels. So what we're doing here is we're basically getting you straight on how to talk to women and how to approach women so that you get more acceptance and less rejection. So what I want you to do is I want you to stay in touch with me. I want you to come back to this channel again and again and again, and I want you to watch the videos and listen to the advice that I post. And the easiest way to do that is for you to hit that subscribe button underneath this video. So please hit that subscribe button underneath this video. I'm going to make a few points. The first point that I'm going to make is that you could show up to a party, for example. You could show up to a party wearing a purple Barney suit and still pull an attractive woman and maybe go upstairs with her that same night at that same party and bang the shit out of her. Okay? It's not about what you have going on the outside. It is almost exclusively about what you have going on the inside. And so, to give you a little bit of clarity on that, I'll give you 3 examples. Attitude, all right, that you go into the social setting with the proper headspace, the proper mindset, that you kind of know what you're doing. Another example is awareness, that you go in, again, knowing what you're doing, properly outfitted, having the proper tools at your disposal, understanding the meaning, the significance of what you're seeing. Knowledge is definitely a part of your internal makeup. Another one is confidence. Confidence is a big one, that you're able to make eye contact, that you're able to smile, that your body language says and speaks confidence, and that you are relaxed. In these social settings, the energy that you give off is probably more so than anything an indication of the type of energy that you're going to get back. I mean, if you're fumbling it and flopping it real bad with women again and again and again, it's probably because you have the wrong attitude, a lack of awareness, or an absence of confidence, right? So, I mean, when you get those areas, for example, straight, and you in general across the board develop a package, a total package or a full package, you should be able to approach women wearing a purple Barney suit and not get turned down a lot of the time. Okay, that's my first point. Next point I want to make is that women are emotional. Who they find attractive is who is interesting, and a lot of the time that is who is doing a decent mating dance at any given moment. So what you need to be doing, your role in all of this, so to say, is to put on a proper mating dance. You need to bring out your inner jive turkey. You need to strut. You need to pop your feathers, and you need to go out in full health, full vigor, chin up, chest out, shoulders back, and perform your role in this mating ritual that we call picking up women. That is an important second point. Just because you find her attractive when you see her doesn't mean you're going to continue to find her attractive once you get to know her. This is an important point. A lot of guys think that there is one person that is so beautiful and so awesome and so wonderful, and if they could just get with this one person, their life would be correct. Okay? But what actually happens a lot of the time is that once you get to know a person, the way that you perceive of that person changes, and a lot of the time women that you meet under the various facades that they go out into public under lose attraction to you. Over time, you find this girl less attractive for having seen past her illusion or gotten to know her very well or spent enough time with her. You lose that sense of attraction that was there. So I want you to remove from your mind the notion that these techniques are to be applied on a particular woman. They're not. They are to be applied on women across the board. Fourth point. Okay. Not only do you have to impress the women that you bed, you also have to impress the friends of the women that you bed. If you don't, you will bed less women. You need to come across to the average female as desirable. Okay. The girl, she's going to bed you to up her social status. But in order for her to do that, you must be worth getting. You must be a prize. You must be a gem or a jewel, and she must want you. And her friends must want you. She's not going to want you if her friends don't want you. She's not going to really want you unless she knows that she has something that her peers don't have. Okay? And you have to become that something. Okay? The final point I want to make is that when the time is right and the vibe is right, one of the women that you've been fucking is going to want an exclusive arrangement with you. She's going to want monogamy from you. She's going to want you to cut off your other girls. She's going to want you to, become hers and hers alone. She's going to want you to, maybe put a ring on her finger. Until that day comes, stop propositioning women with how monogamous you are and how you're looking for a solid, stable relationship and how you hope to get married someday and how you're looking for a girlfriend and how you, are not a philandering type of man and so forth and so on. Man, kill all of that shit. That shit is getting you not laid. Okay? Your role in the relationship, your role in this mating dance is to come with game. A lot of what I'm showing you is game. It is subtle ways of approaching. It is approaching without approaching. It is approaching through the back process. It is not directly approaching. It is indirectly approaching. Your job is to run game. Her job is to settle you. Her job is to break you. Her job is to conquer you. Her job is to win you. Her job is to land you. If you go into the initial phases of the relationship telling the woman that you want to get married and that is what you are seeking and you are seeking monogamy and you need a girl that's going to love you and be true to you and this and that and the other, the third, you're playing your hand funny. You're playing your hand in such a way that you are doing both sides of the steps of the mating dance. It is the woman's job to settle you. It is her role in the relationship to want you, to ask you, to look at you, to take your hand and say, baby, I want it to just be you and me. And she will do that if the game that you present is solid and it is consistent and it is mesmerizing. It is your job to seduce her. So stop killing yourself with how you want to be the perfect man. What you want to be, what the perfect man is a wild fucking horse. You want women to understand you as a stallion. You want to lay the pipe every fucking where, and you want to lay it on every woman until one of them at some point says, baby, please, I love you, I want to be with you. That is what you want her to say when you tell her that you want to be all monogamous with her. But the way that you get her to say it is you run wild and make her chase you and make her catch you and make her domesticate you, make her break you, make her win you. So stop killing your game with all of this monogamy talk. Banish that shit from your language. Flirt with the girl, flirt with her friends. Make sure that you know that you are indirectly pursuing them as well. Make sure that you don't get this notion in your head that this woman is so awesome and so beautiful and she's the one that you need, and you're going to get her and you're going to learn games so that you can pull women, not a woman. Keep in mind that women are emotional, that they love to feel their emotions, and that it is your job to make them feel your presence, to make them feel your masculinity, to make them feel. It is your job to make her feel in the dance, and the way that you're going to do that is through type of sleight of hand, a type of magic, a type of sweetness, awesomeness that only you seem to be able to do to her. And make sure that you get your internal aspects, your internal qualities, your internal character aspects straight and squared up and tight. And hit that subscribe button.